There are lots of challenges, and you know them all. Given the current overall state of banking in Nepal and the priorities of the central bank on larger concerns such as AML, mobile financial services could open a new era for banking in Nepal, or they could continue to stall. What can we do to make sure that it doesn't?
I think making banks understand issues of scale is very important because the financial institutions in Nepal are very fragmented, and mobile banking itself is about numbers because it's about volumes, reducing costs. So the banks need to learn that actually to get larger numbers, they need to be able to address with the working with the central bank how you can reduce the AML, CDD, what they call the customer due diligence elements that the central bank has put in right now. The other key element to make mobile banking explode, you need an explosion for it to have an impact on the BOP, is having a uniform message. If too many different types of messages from multiple kind of financial institutions come out, the market itself gets confused. What should I do? How should I do it? Or with this I have to do this, with this I have to do that. So it is something that the banking industry itself has to consider very seriously on coming on a unified approach so that the initial problems of uptake are addressed by a simple message, by not taking out too many confusing products. So instilling and distilling the thought about what is the core business model and take one item forward so that the confidence in the uptake happens instead of trying to do too many things at one time, especially with regards to what is called banking services. Global research has shown that banking services per se uptake happens much later because banking is about confidence, trust. And when you ask a person to go and walk into an agent and do banking, the trust element does not come up. So you have to be able to come to that state. So the first elements you have to do is just purely transactional services. And then you can consider banking later. So it's just more deciding on one or two things and focusing on that in a consistent manner will be much more better for higher adoption rates.